Hey guys, Sean Bougie here, surplusfundsriches.net. This is another breakdown of a successful deed flip. You'll see that on this deed flip, our researcher is going to make $3,538.25. He simply researched debt, ownership, and value, sent it in on our worksheet, along with some supporting documentation. We took it from there. I'm going to be showing you all this documentation. The net from the closing when we sold it is $76,321.05. You'll see the HUD on that. The expenses, we paid $34,000 to the seller. You'll see the contract. We paid them $10,000 after we got the documents back and recorded their deed, and paid off the taxes to stop the sale. I'll come back to that. And then another $24,000 when she left. She took a little longer to get out than we would have liked. We got the documents back on May the 14th, I believe, and did not get her out until end of June. It is now July the 22nd. We're set to close this one out the 23rd tomorrow. I'm not going to release this video until it actually records. Of course, as in the past, you can check online records behind us that prove that we actually purchased the property and that it has been resold. We paid $34,000 to the seller, $1,500 to a tenant that was not actually a renter, that was in another part of the property. We had to do that to get them out quick. Clean out was $293.20. Taxes was $16,789.51. Mobile notary was $150. Total expenses $52,732.71. This came in lower than we would have liked. We netted $23,000. This is on the low end to us. Most of our stuff is at 30 or 38. The last two was at 30 and 38, I should say. The net's $23,588.34 at 15%. That pays $3,538.25 to the researcher. So let's go through it, okay, for you guys. First off, this was the contract that I used. $34,000 cash as follows: $10,000 within 5 business days, $24,000 on or before the 14th. That was with her leaving at that time. She was actually a little late. I did not ding her. I had the right to ding at $2,000 a day if I wanted to. I typically try to avoid that. She had asked for 2 weeks. I gave her 4. She still had an issue, but I got her out, and I was happy with that. I'm not here to punish people, but had she gone much longer than she did, she went a couple days over that. Had she gone much longer than that, well, actually a week after that, I would have started taking $2,000 off the back end of the payment. So that was the contract. In addition to that, obviously, we set out a deed. I'm going to go to official records here shortly and show you that as well. This is the closing statement, just so you know. Here's my net cash to seller, $76,321. Seller expenses are listed here. Title insurance, all that, standard seller fees. Gross amount, it was sold for $83,000. We're coming out at $76,321. Obviously, quite a bit of that was to realtors, $49.80. Yes, I often use realtors, especially in small areas like this. Let's see here. PayPal, this is where the clean out was. It's right here, $293.20. Send it to the agent. Let's get rid of that. You guys have seen the closing statement. Make sure that's clean. Yeah. All right. You guys saw the contract. I also have a picture, if I can find it here, of the, here we go. This is where I paid those taxes. It was a debit card purchase at myfloridacounty.co. That's their phone number. That's where I paid them $16,789.51. And you guys can see here, this is where we bought it. This was on, I did a search, Calhoun County, Florida, Register of Deeds Department, went to a page. From that page, I'll tell you what, I'll take you through so you can mimic it. It dropped me onto this page. Our buyout company, which is a different company than our education and training company, is Greater Good Company. Oops. I had to select the county. Let's try that again. Must have timed out. You guys can look right behind me. I know there's haters out there that think I'm full of baloney. We're not actually buying the property and all that silliness. You guys can actually go online right behind me and do this same search to see where we bought it. There it is. There's a deed from when I bought it from Juanita. Let's view the image. You can see Sean Bougie, president, the results team. DBA, Greater Good Company. That's our buyout company, Greater Good. Our educational company is the other. Instrument recording date 5/21. Took them a little while to record this thing. There's your quick claim deed from her to me. Okay. You even see the address of where we are. So I can't BS you guys on this stuff. It was a good hit. Typically we try to make about 30 on a deal. But sometimes that does not quite work out. We're glad to have moved it as quickly as we did. I mean, what are we talking about here? A little over 2 months, and that's because I gave the person, she ended up taking over 5 weeks to get out. So really kind of a quick flip here. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, once you've gone to surplusfundsriches.net, click on products, guys, put in your name and email as directed. That'll drop you on the products page. You can see the different programs we have that we actually partner up with you. This was not a bad payout to a researcher. You can go there, check that out if you have any questions after that. You are and by the way, at the bottom of the page is a breakdown of all of our programs and how we do it. You're welcome to call me if you still have questions. 704-791-9398. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys, or rather Eastern Time, 9 to 1 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, 704-791-9398. Thanks.